Happy Sunday fun day, everybody. Let me pull up my chat. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. It is not Mercury retrograde, so chat, please work with me. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hello, Irene. Hello, Diamond Girl. Hello, Angelica. Mary Jane, hello. Happy Sunday fun day. And thank you to Stephanie who donated for 2. Welcome, Stephanie. Thank you. All right, let's fill it up a little bit and then we'll start. I need to change it to live chat. Hold on. There we go. Space Cowboy, hello. Hello, Marissa. Hello, Nana. Hello, Eagle. Long time no see. Hello, Jean. Our beautiful mod. Hello, Jay. Khaleesi. She's over there knocking everything over. Oh, crazy dog. Maria, hello. Yes, Lovey can be added. You're just gonna have to wait, Khaleesi. Wait. Lay down. Lay down. Somewhere. Hey, JB, welcome. I'm here, I promise. Mystical, hello. Oh, it's okay, girl. It's okay. Take your time. At least you show up. I'm late, early, it don't matter. I probably wouldn't be able to read it till after anyway. Hello, Mia. JB, just save your question until I get to you, okay? Appreciate it. You do have a spot, though. You are number 13. And yes, Mia, I added you, love. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots. Let's fill it up and I'll start. No, it's okay. No problem. Y'all are both on the list. And thank you. Like my dog was over there throwing her water container around trying to make all kinds of noise. Bad Khaleesi, bad Khaleesi. I hate the glare from that thing. I'll give it a few more minutes, and if it doesn't fill up, I'll start. Eight spots. Excuse me. It might be a slow one, so I might have to start before it fills up. For my own sanity, though, I need it a little more full. Because I get to the end and I'm like, whose turn is it? Hey, Siona, welcome. You are gonna be number 16. I cannot say your name. I'm just gonna call you V, okay? But yes, you can be added. No offense, I just rather not butcher your name than waste. I don't want to say it wrong. Venus, that's right. We're gonna call you Venus. There we go. My memory kicked in for a second. Most of the time it don't want to work, but it worked today. Alright, 6 spots. Okay, cool. Thank you. I think that's my favorite emoji. I want to at least get to 20 before I start, but if not, we'll start in a minute. Just give me a second. Excuse me. We had some crazy rain earlier. It like took the lights out and everything. I was like, oh crap, am I gonna be able to even do my live? It's yours too. It's so cute. I like to do it. Love, 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 love. I can't do 2 at one time though. I can only do 1. Maybe I could figure out how to do it with my feet, but I'm not about to put my feet on here. Man, I love rain. I listen to thunderstorms when I sleep every night. And I don't know if that's why lately it has rained every single day. It's like I bring it to reality or something. It's so crazy. I just didn't want to be without lights. Being without lights is not it for me. Especially when I have a live to do. It'd be stressing me out. And I lost 2 TVs in storms last year, so it makes me real nervous. Yeah, I don't know if my feet could do it, but I could try. The heart? Is that a real heart? Looks like a gizzard. Or a sack. But I get it. I like this one better. It's easier. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. I guess it's where it's gonna be for a minute. Stephanie, let me know what your question is, love. The funny thing is, like, when I click on these emojis... No, I got surge protectors now on everything, but last year, for some reason, I had surge protectors, but I plugged the TV in the wall anyway. For some reason, I don't know. But it seems to happen to me every 7 years. I end up losing 2 of my TVs and having to replace them because of thunderstorms. It's a pattern. It's a pattern I don't want to repeat again, for sure. Alright, Stephanie, where are you at, love? What is your questions? She done bounced. Where are you at, Stephanie? Stephanie. There you are. Okay, Jonathan's current feelings and intentions. Yeah, she got 2 questions. Dos. She has dos questions. Alright, let's see. Show me Jonathan's feelings and intentions to Stephanie, please. What she needs to know most. Okay, what I'm getting is he doesn't want to talk about it. Basically, it's like, if I don't think about it, if I don't talk about it, then I don't have to admit that I'm wrong. So I think that's what's keeping him from coming forward. Because I see that he like, part of him wants to. He's like, should I stay where I'm at because I'm having fun, but they're not giving me what it is that she gave me. So he's kind of sitting there weighing his options right now, like he has them. You know, he's making the decisions for the connection, because it shows me like right now he's not going to do it. He's guarded, and he's doing other things. He's giving attention to other areas, whether that be career, people, whatever. Looks like he's kind of out there doing his own thing, like with friends, possibly partying. Let's see. What's this 2 of Swords, 9 of Wands? Lots of 2s here, so 22. Intuitively, I think you still are connected to him and he feels it, but he tries to push it away. He doesn't want to acknowledge it. Yeah, whatever choice he made, he's trying to get out of it now because it's real heavy. He's like, damn, I done backed myself into a corner here. That's why he's quiet, though. It does show he's leaving it all behind, the 2 of Pentacles, but that's whatever this other's energies are. Because what he's saying basically is like his peace, his protection, his love, Queen of Cups, isn't where he is now. But he doesn't know how to fix it either. He's like, I don't know what I got myself into, but he's very back and forth. Like he's not in his right mind to make any kind of decision from what I can see. I don't know. He doesn't show me any cups besides this Queen of Cups, and that would basically be like your cup. Like he misses your cup. 3 of Cups, there could be a return in the future of him trying to make things right. He's thinking about it. But I feel like it's going to be time that passes before he even makes a decision on it. Because right now he's like, I don't know. Because I honestly feel whatever he did, he feels it's weighing heavy on him. Because he knows he wasn't right for it. But it doesn't look like he's doing anything right now. Just, I don't know. He's definitely regretting his choice, but will he admit it? Probably not. I feel a very silent energy about it right now. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't know what to do about it, kind of thing. But that's what I got for your first question, my love. Oh. Venus. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Alright, Steph, what's your next question? Let's see. Did he purposely not come home last weekend? I think you already know the answer to that question. Intuitively, it's saying, like, High Priestess Sun. Like, yeah, he know what he's doing. He's avoiding it. Because he doesn't want to admit anything. From what I can see. Because he doesn't even know what to say right now. He says he was working. Oh, what a tangled web he weaves. He's kind of showing me the same thing. Like, he doesn't really want to have that conversation right now. He's not sure what to do about it. I got lots of threes here, though, so there's somebody else still in the mix, I feel. But who that person would be, I don't know. Let's just get some more on, like, why is he doing this? Why? Because his excuses work, but I don't feel he was working. I feel he was partying. Definitely around some friends. He's trying to gain clarity, it says. You can't gain clarity if you escape. He's running from this question. I left when things got hard. Yeah. Maybe he sees that now. Maybe he saw it then and just didn't care. He said he needs space. I need more time to think. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. That's what he's going to be at if he doesn't have these conversations. Like, the more space, the more distance, the more that the energy is not going to be connected. So, I don't know, my love. And then I got indecisive at the bottom. That's him right there. So I think he did avoid the conversation just because he hasn't quite gained clarity over why he did what he did. And he definitely doesn't want to admit it. Because I feel like he wants that door to stay open. And he feels like if y'all have that hard conversation, it's going to be done forever. And he's not going to have a chance to sneak back in later when energy dies down, right? So, I don't know. He says, I was working, but he was not working. I mean, he might have done a little work, but that's what I got. Well, I'm sure he did it on purpose. Excuse me. I'm sorry, my allergies are crazy. But thank you again for your donations, love. Alright, hello. Let's see your question. It was long. I honestly feel like he should have had a face-to-face conversation to begin with, but he is a coward, so, you know, he just showed who he really is. Okay, what does your higher self want you to know about your online friend E? Okay, well, let's see. What does Hello need to know about this online friend of hers? There's a lot of wands here. They're basically all wands. This person carries a very heavy energy. I feel their conversations seem to be very heavy. They almost put you in a place of feeling like, I don't know, maybe you've learned more than this person. I feel maybe you could help this person in some way, or they're looking for your guidance, because I have 8, 9, and 10. Wait, 7, 7, 8, and 10 of wands. The only thing missing is the 9 of wands. This person feels like they have an excuse for everything. Um, I don't think it's you or anything to do with you. I would just feel that if you've got a feeling about this person, I would trust it. Because this person has been wounded. They carry a lot of, how do you say it? Like grudges and negative energy. So, energy like that is so heavy that it can bother you. And that could be what you're feeling is there. It's almost like a pressure cooker. That's the way the energy gives me. It's like all they want to talk about is kind of what they've been through. I don't know. Like all the things going on in their life, they'll create problems for no reason. But it's because they're unhealed. And I mean, sometimes we do have friends like that, but you gotta think about it and be like, is this worth it to me to be around this person? Is it something that's benefiting my life? Do they care about me, or is it just about them? Like they just need someone to talk to and dump all of their madness onto, you know? So I would say Spirit's just saying, like, make sure you keep your energy uplifted around them, protected, because they are, I don't know, they're just seeping out some type of negative energy. All right, so next. Hello, Anita. Gotcha. On the list. All right, Irene. Lately, you will be doing something in the corner of your eye. You see something crawling. Ew. You said crawling? Ew. Like, just the word crawling makes me feel weird. Okay, let's see. What is this crawling energy in the corner of your eye? I think it could be like a passed on pet, maybe. A pet of yours that's like a guardian. I would say pay attention to what is going on when this thing shows up, whatever it is. Because it almost feels like an attachment type of energy, trying to get your attention. And it could be like to distract you from what you're doing. So whatever you're going to do during that time, maybe start writing it down. Like, what was I doing at that time? Because what I'm getting is like you're really focused on some things from the past, and your energy gets low, and you're not quite aware of your surroundings the way that you should be. And so maybe it's showing up for you to pay more attention to other things outside of, I don't know, whatever you were thinking about at that time. It feels like something you walked away from. But I do feel it's an animal of some sorts, like a spirit animal. I'm trying to like visualize it, because normally if I don't get a picture, I get a thought, but it's kind of like, I see a miniature pig. What the heck? Miniature pigs don't crawl though. I don't know. I would say it's just to help you like snap out of something, because maybe you have a tendency to like overthink. Your ego starts going like 100 miles an hour, and so it shows up to kind of pull you out of that feeling. And I don't know. I don't know why I saw a miniature pig. That was weird. But what were you thinking about? I feel like it's in the dark, like when it's nighttime. It's during the day. Yeah, I feel like it's something about that anxiety and overwhelmed feeling. It shows up to like snap you out of it. To almost like jolt you, or like a jump scare almost. Okay, next, Diamond Girl. What's coming towards you for the month of September? I think Spirit is kind of advising you to protect your energy this month. It's a great month for you to manifest. It is like eclipse season, but I see an energy trying to come back around because they don't have anything without you, or but it looks like they're coming in for all the wrong reasons, and Spirit's like, you're the one that has to decide on this. But as far as they're concerned, they're telling you to remember all of the things that this person has done and the reason why y'all have not been in contact up until this point, because I honestly feel like this person hasn't done a lot of change. That Seven of Cups to me is like they create illusions but can't follow through with anything that they say. They're always looking for a fight, they're always looking for a problem. And that's why they need to be left out in the cold. Now, this could be a friend, a family member, an ex, but I do feel like Spirit's saying it's time to really put your foot down on who you let access your energy. Because some people are just takers by nature. And if you're a giver, you want to give. But, it kind of, you don't want yourself to get drugged backwards when you've worked so hard to become such a powerful female. Um, I feel like you're going to be tested in the month of September for sure. All right. Angelica. I see shadows and I see lights. It's very strange. It's almost like stars. I think that might be my MS, but I do see shadows out of the corner of my eyes sometimes. But I think it's a spirit guide. All right, Angelica. Beanish. Yes, you can be added. Neon, hello. Sorry I missed you. What do your angels want you to know right now? Let's see. Okay. I feel that you worry about love a lot. You worry about like being alone forever. I don't know why you feel that way, because Spirit's like, there is a person coming to love you. There is a person coming to commit to you. King of Pentacles. It's somebody that's got their ish together, right? They're willing to give you just as much as you give them. They're willing to put in the work. So if you feel like you're never going to be in a relationship, just know it's coming. Can't tell you when. Spirit's mainly saying, like, right now you're still in the place of trying to get all of your stuff together for yourself, like to love yourself enough to tell people like this, the Knight of Wands, to tell them no. You know, to tell them, like, I'm tired of you coming back and forth. I'm tired of you in and out, you know, like standing your ground. And I feel like you're in the middle of a season of like learning how to decipher what's for you and what's not for you. But no, you will not be alone the rest of your life. And maybe I'm picking up on somebody else. I don't know, but I honestly feel like, seriously, like you will not be alone. There's somebody perfect coming for you. But you're trying to build your own right now, and that's important, because once you get to this place fully, your eyesight changes. You want somebody that can add to your life, not take away, because you built yourself up to a place of security and stability. And you, of course, you want somebody to match you, a boss just like that, you know, somebody that can, you know, help you to create, help you to build, help you to, you know, make a life that's worth living. But I don't even know if you feel that you're going to be alone forever, but that's the energy I got. You're not. Period. All right, Mary J. General next 2 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I don't know why my refrigerator is making this crazy noise. All of a sudden, the ice is melting. Aw, well, you're never alone. I'm always here. You can come talk to me. Alright, Mary Jane. General next 2 weeks. Let's see. The Lovers. Even when I'm alone, I'm not alone. There's always somebody in my energy. Okay. This feels like a return, some communication coming in from possibly a past lover trying to reignite something with you. But I think you're going to have to make a choice. Because the Lovers is a choice, and when there's 3 people here, it feels like there's too many people involved. This could also be communication from like an old friend, just out of nowhere. Some of you haven't heard from in years. And even this bird above the Lovers in this card, it's like that raven, right? The messenger. So there's definitely some kind of message of love. It feels reconciliation-ish, if I had to guess. All right, Stephanie. She said nope. Well, maybe that's the choice. Maybe you gotta close that door. That's right. No more rear view mirrors. And maybe the choice is you find somebody else and they come back and you have to finally be like, don't do it again. You know, like, I don't want you in my life. Your guy friend Johnny might run into Jonathan tonight. Will Jonathan spill the beans? I doubt it. I doubt it. But let's look and see. Well, Jonathan All the Jonathans and Johnnies, like my mouth got stuck. Will Johnny tell Jonathan the tea? No. I feel like what he tells this person is very small. And like I said, I don't feel like I don't really. It's like about work and what he's doing on the side, little stuff, but I don't see him telling anything personal because I honestly, it's like, you know how when shit happens and you either know you messed up or you don't know what to do about it. It's like you don't really want to think about it because you've already thought about it so much and you still can't make a decision. I just feel like he whatever happened, he's not trying to put your business or his business out there is what I'm feeling. Maybe y'all have too many people that know each other in common and he doesn't want it to become a thing or gossip or like to get back to you. Especially if he knows that that guy is your friend. I don't think he's going to say anything. Alright, Space Cowboy. No, Jonathan will not tell Johnny. I was just saying you've got a group of Johnnies and Jonathans. I have a million Rachels and Jeans. Yeah, I really doubt he's going to say anything. Unless he wants something to give back to you. You know what I mean? But I doubt it. Spice Cowboy. Will show up looking good with another guy. Marissa. No Space Cowboy, huh? Marissa. Secrets. Undercover. He's an undo. Isn't that what they call it, an undo? You're out of town. That's right. You were at the airport. Next time, make sure you get out there. Show him what he missed out on. Nana Banana, where you at? Space Cowboy, you're late, but I got you. It's okay. Armani's current thoughts on you. They miss you. They think about you. It hurts them. It almost looks like she distracts herself from thinking about it because it's almost like she did it to herself. I think she does think about coming back to you, but it's almost like she doesn't want to come under judgment. Like she doesn't want to approach you because she doesn't know if you've moved on. She doesn't know if you're available anymore or if you're even willing to work on it. She might though, but right now it looks like she's trying to distract herself from the pain that she feels because she can't get you off of her mind. And she feels like you know, like a kid when they know they've done something wrong, or an animal, they'll go and hide and they just look guilty. You know that they're guilty, but they're not, like they're not gonna tell on themselves. They'll be like, I didn't do it. I didn't get in the chocolate but have chocolate all over their face, kind of thing. That's the way she feels. She feels like she knows she did something wrong. And if she faces you, you're going to see it all on her face. And I feel like she does still love you, though. In her own way of loving, I guess you could say. Eagle. General for the upcoming week. I got you. Alright. Ooh. Okay. There's either a connection in your life or there will be. Where this person is almost like very protective over you. You're very different from this person, but very much the same, almost like yin and yang kind of thing. And I love this Seven of Wands because she's got her hand over the fire in the rain, right? She's trying not to let the fire go out, like protecting it. Page of Coins. There might be some kind of conversation you have this week with the person that just gets you. And they're like automatically a very loyal, protective energy. This could be a friend, like a soul tribe member, or somebody else, like I don't know, a loved one. They want something to grow between the two of you. But I don't know if you've had past history with this person and you feel like I've already touched the fire once. I don't know if I want to do it again. I feel like this is somebody you haven't talked to in a while. I feel there was a friendship there at one time. And that could be past life, I don't know. I just feel like... It feels good. It feels good. Whatever it is that's coming, I feel like it's going to be a good week. Maybe you don't feel understood very often, but this person gets you, whoever this person is. Alright, so... J, I guess, right? Yeah. Good night, baby boo. Alright, how's Gemini? How does the Gemini feel about you? Woo. Of course, Eagle. Alright, let's see. How does this Gemini feel about Jay? This song Rolling Stone came on right now. I don't know if that means something to you or not. It's Blake Warren. As soon as I pulled this card, that's what it said. I feel like this person is very attracted to you. I feel like they're trying to maybe work on this connection with you, or they want to work on it with you. It shows they've got feelings for you for sure today. I wish I could clarify, because I just feel like one person cares a lot more than the other one does. And I don't know your gender in particular, so I'm trying to place where you are in these cards, right? There's still a fire here, whatever it is. There's attraction, there's feelings, and they're saying, like, we can work on this for sure. So, it doesn't look bad. I do have the King of Wands at the bottom. That's 2 kings, so there might just be too many energies here. I just know they are attracted to you, and they do have some kind of feelings for you. I don't think they talk much about their feelings, though, because it did feel like almost like a guarded, I do care. So they might be, you know, not so good at accessing emotion or feelings or being able to talk about them. Actually, Asim, I think there might be a spot still. I think, maybe. Yeah. Alright, Maria. Maria. How does George you from Ab feel towards you? Okay. He's a serious guy. How does George feel about Maria? I don't know. I don't think he's made quite an opinion yet about you. It looks like he tries to avoid you. Why does he try to avoid you, though? Maybe he's got feelings for you, but he's like, I can't say nothing. I'm not gonna say anything. He like stops himself. With 3 cards, it's hard to tell. It just looks like he's trying not to. So he might be very quiet, and that's why you said serious, right? And I think he's so serious because he's trying not to almost like give you attention. He wants to, but he stops himself. I don't know. Maybe you're like because there's like a red flag here almost. Maybe he feels like you give him red flags, so he doesn't want to approach you. But I do think he got feelings. He lies about it to himself. Probably why he's so serious. But he's like, nope, nope, nope. That's so funny. Nope, not today. Hello, Andrea. There is a spot for you, boo. You got the last spot. I think he's lagging. His stuff is lagging. Alright, JB. Oh, you must already call JB, sorry. Mystical. Messages from your deceased grandmother. She's saying quit doubting yourself. There's something that you know you need to be doing. And you feel the pressure, like it's got to come. But you doubt yourself. And she's saying, like, why? Why do you doubt yourself? You're meant for this, or you're meant to do this. You're beautiful, you're loving, you're kind, you're smart. You've got everything you need. And you got her support as well. She's saying like she gives you messages through like dreams, or like maybe even flickering lights, different numbers to tell you, like, do it, do it. Like, she's pushing you to do something. Like, there's something you're meant to do, and I think you know you're meant to do this. But you, I don't know, you just never commit to it. And that could be why it hasn't worked so far, is because maybe you put a little in here, but it's never like consistent because you start doubting yourself if you don't see results right away almost. She's saying if you just go for it full force, everything will come to you. Whatever you feel like you lack will come. She's there. She's always there. Anyways, I don't know. Because I feel like this is a conversation y'all have had, whether in a dream, before she passed, I'm not sure. But she's like, I'm still waiting. Like, go for it. Put your ego aside. Quit telling yourself you can't. Just do it. Okay. I hope that helps. Yeah, you can send a payment, Rachel. Only the free list is closed right now. You're welcome, my love. Hopefully it helps. Mia, Mia. Mia, Mia, Mia. The number 3 could be significant. Like, somebody could be seeing a lot of 3s, because I'm over here drawing 3s, but they kind of look like snakes or worms or something. I don't know what it is. Siona. Siona, Siona, Siona. And thank you, Rachel, for your 2 donations, Blueface. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what's so weird? I'm kind of ambidextrous. But it seems like everybody I meet, or like my family members and stuff, they all end up being like left-handed. And it drives me crazy because they always want to be like on the side that I want to be on. Because if they can't sit there, they'll elbow me. So weird. Left-handed people are different. Alright, Siona. Rachel, I got you next, my love. Let me do Siona real quick. When will Ricardo reach out? I hate it when I get like, they're definitely going to reach out. That's all they're telling me, basically. And I don't think it's going to be too long. I feel like when they get frisky enough, they'll come forward. Because when like when their desire builds up to a point of like needing release, they will come forward. I don't think it's gonna take too long. I hate when they give me like nothing but face cards, but it all feels passion driven, so it feels like when their passions and desire lead them that way, because you two together would be amazing. Okay, maybe they're trying to get up the courage. All right, Rachel. You were told your half sister Lashana is throwing powders or lighting candles for me to move out. Throwing powders? What kind of hoodoo is that? All right, let's see. That's your question? anytime you do something like that, you should be scared, because when it comes like comes back to you, you're gonna be so not you. She will not like the results of doing things like that. Okay, so we're looking into this, right? We're trying to see if she's throwing powders and lighting candles. The heck is throwing powders, though? I'm so confused. All right, let's see. Is she doing this? Why is she doing this? I feel like she's taking sides with maybe your mom's boyfriend, the one that's got the money, or the control in the situation. She likes conflict too. It's almost like she knows you're destined for a lot of really nice things. So she causes stress to you out of, like you said, jealousy. I don't know if you have a brother or something like that. It feels like she's siding with somebody. It feels like men. It's almost like maybe she's got a problem with females in general. Maybe she's insecure within herself. So anytime she could agree with a man, take their side, and make herself look good in their eyes, I think she's got daddy issues, to be honest. It all stems from daddy issues. I don't think it's anything other than that. It's almost like she wants you to hurt because you're stronger than her. Maybe you're prettier than her. You get more attention than her. And so she'd rather make you the bad guy. Almost like make you the scapegoat. Something happened in childhood that like wrecked a family, right? Maybe your parents got divorced, or something happened in the household that she still carries that trauma around. She's one of those that likes chaos. And she doesn't care. She's a whole headache. I do see that. But yeah, I to be honest, I do feel she's trying to start drama. I do feel she's siding with certain people. Now, as far as powders and like any kind of hoodoo or whatever, I don't feel it. I feel it's more of like, if she can't be happy, neither can you. Probably because it's like y'all came from, maybe your father or your mother paid more attention to you. Maybe she feels you got the best of everything, and now she's trying to take it from you in some way. However she's doing that, I don't really get a lot of you know what's weird though? There's worms here, and I was just talking about worms that look like threes. This is a worm that's broken in half, but if it was like, let me show you these pictures. Do you see? It's like, and this one is like broken in half. So there was some kind of conflict as a child or something that you've become like her. Like you can't be happy. Maybe she feels like you turned someone against her in childhood or something. I don't know. Maybe you took her dad's attention. I don't know. There's conflict around a father figure, though, in the family unit. I don't know. So let's say that your mom's boyfriend wants you to move out, and she sides with him, because I do see that's kind of what's happening. She's just egging him on, right? So, but I don't know. Something about worms. I didn't see powders, but I see worms. That might mean something. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, it's definitely. She donated for 2. I gotta get her second question. What's your second question, Rachel? Yeah, I don't know what's up with these worms, so. I just feel there's some kind of broken connection. So maybe the mom's boyfriend is what they're showing me as like the father figure. You're welcome, Sienna. All right, Rachel, what's your second question? Hold on, Venus. Hold on, Venus. I still have to answer one of Rachel's questions. I'm just trying to see what the second question is. I'll get you next, Venus. I promise. Just hold your horses. Okay, got it. I just need to know what you want to know for your second question. Anything you want to warn me about this week? Anything that you need to be warned about this week? The one thing is, if you pay rent, they would have to like formally evict you, and they're not going to be able to do that. Legally, they won't be able to. Okay. What I'm getting is don't let other people's negativity bring you down. There's a reason why you're needing to kind of just be to yourself right now. You're aligning with a new job, new opportunity. Possibly you find out through a friend or somebody that you I don't know, like collaborate with. The world is opening up to you. So this is just like an end of a chapter. It's like something is dying out. Just stay on guard is what it's saying. Like make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're doing what you need to do for you. Make sure your energy is protected, because there's an opportunity coming that looks really good. Right now it might be a little dark, but in some ways it's giving you answers that you don't quite see yet, but you will. I'm going to pull some what's the tea to try to see if there's any warnings, or somebody around you is a spiritual hater, somebody that doesn't like the fact that you believe, you have hope, you always find a way, you're protected, you're guided. Their ego is in control, that's why. The Hermit and this card are very similar. It's like Spirit saying stay grounded, stay focused on this new beginning here, whatever this new beginning is for you, whether it's a new job, a new house, or whatever. Keep focused on the things that you need to do right now. Don't focus on anything outside of that. Just be unfazed, it says. Some people are just not worth the attention. Just be like this. Rejected. I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm not letting you faze me. This is your spirit guides. They're like, no, don't be phased. I've got you. I've got it all blocked. Like, this is something that's been played out. They're just trying to make you feel fear. Maybe it's worked before. I do feel like somebody in the energy is like gonna get caught up with the law. It feels like gonna have to file bankruptcy or something like that, but it's not you. It's somebody that's trying to mess with you. So just make sure to keep yourself guarded against those energies, because spirits like don't even focus on them. Just the fact that you're asking a question gives them energy, right? So spirits like, you just need to be unbothered, boo. Like, these people are not worth it. They're not worth your time. They're not worth your energy. So if they send something towards you, make sure to send it right back. And thank you, MS, for your donation. LM, sorry. I got you, babe. I got you. Hey, Jason. Whatever works for you. Me personally, I don't need I do like my incense though. Other than that, I'm pretty much sage and crystals. Yeah, you just take your degrees and show them. All I want to do is keep you stuck in the goo. All right, let me, LM, can you give me a second? I'm going to do Venus because she already posted her question, and then I'll got you, okay? So this one, the next one I do is not for you, my love. I'm going to do Venus just because she had posted already. Way up here somewhere. Did David care when you started to cry during your last discussion? Just because I told her she'd be next, sorry. It's a free one. I think it's more of like they understood. They could understand why you were crying. But I don't think they judged you for it in some sense. They're like, I got it. I understand it. And I feel like they wanted to make it better. Or they want to make it better. Or to make you feel better. Alright, so that one was Venus's. Now LM, I'm sorry. Let's go. LM, is David over his inner conflict of having a relationship with the opposite sex? Oh, wow. Okay. I wouldn't say that they're completely over it. But I do feel they're trying to make better decisions. Because maybe the people they dealt with just gave them nothing but pain and discomfort. Like they gave all the love and ended up getting all the hurt. And that could have been why they looked in other areas for love. It does look like they're working on it though. I think they were very curious. I'm gonna get some clarifiers because it's not like a direct yes or no. I feel like they have a guilty conscience or something. There was something about like the fantasy of it. It was like an illusion that was set into place. Like they thought it would be so much better than it was, but it hurt. Whatever that means, it hurt. It was more drama than expected. So I do feel like they're holding back. Yeah. They're working on it, that's all I can say. I don't really get a yes or a no, but the world is here at the bottom, so maybe they're closer to finally, working through those issues. I kind of feel like they just had enough right now. They're like, it's not. They're trying to work on themselves more than like the actual outside of them kind of thing. Because they know they were a little reckless and going off of passion and desire and whatnot. And thank you, Rachel, for your 2 donations. Okay, let me see. And thank you, LM. Okay, are either one of them filing for bankruptcy? Let's see. I'm going to pull cards for both just because I don't know how else to separate the energy of who. Let's see. Alright, so let's start with Elaine. Is Elaine filing for bankruptcy? Is that the what? Now let me see. Luciano. Okay. I feel they're both very greedy. Neither one of them wants to admit what was done. I feel that um, Elaine kind of knew this person was the one, Luciana was the one involved. But they were involved too in some sense. I guess, family, whatever. Um, Bankruptcy. I don't really see it for either one as of right now. Um, I do feel though that there is going to be some kind of light shown on what happened, and they're going to end up losing money. Elaine. I feel like balance is going to be restored, whatever it is. But I would say it would be Luciana. If anybody is going bankrupt, it would probably be Luciana. It feels like it's going to happen like it's a long time coming kind of thing. Is that your second question? Are they being shilled? I don't understand that question. Are they being sued by me or my uncle for bankruptcy? That's your next question? Okay. I don't know. I kind of feel that there's a lot of light being shown on some toxic behaviors, right? I think it does involve money, so you would know better than me whether he's suing them or not. I do feel that the uncle kind of is in charge of showing this toxic energy. So he's possibly the one suing them. Maybe he just found out, or some other things have been brought to light lately about things going on behind the scenes. They don't want to be reckless from what I can see. I think they're gathering some kind of information about what's going on in the situation. Let's see. I feel there's going to be some kind of payback or something. I keep hearing fair is fair is fair is fair is fair is fair. So I feel like your uncle would be the one taking charge of this for the both of you. The end is the Queen of Pentacles twice, so I do feel there's going to be some kind of payout after they get sued. But I think the uncle is trying not to say anything or like rush anything. So he could be keeping it quiet and doing it like behind the scenes, so they don't know, they don't try to like get information or try to stop it. But yes, I do feel like in the future, yes, I feel like the uncle is already kind of preparing it, like getting all the information together. But Elaine's your mother, right? I kind of feel like it has a lot to do with her. Maybe they don't get along well. He doesn't like the way that she is with you or like the family. But that's what I got, love. Thank you so much. I hope that answers your questions. Alright, so CA Cutie. Let's do this. You had a heated discussion with one of your coworkers. What is her issue with you? People don't even need issues anymore. They just be on some other stuff. I don't know. People are just mad. They're mad. You gotta let them be mad. Normally, it has nothing to do with you. Let's see, though. What is her issue with CA Cutie? She's jealous of your energy. I kind of feel there's an opportunity that she knows it is meant for you, or there's something going on, like maybe there's like a promotion coming up or something. But it's almost like this person's insecurities give them a hard time. So they're very insecure. And so it's almost like they want to blame you for not being able to, I don't know, get a promotion or to step into a new role. Because I feel like you just are like, I'm looking for something different. Like, I don't want the conflict. I just want peace. I'm not trying to mess with you. And that could be why she's so irritated, is because you're just, you know, trying to get your work done, trying to create a life for yourself, trying to set yourself up for things. Like, things look easy when you do them. And for her, she's so jealous. She just, I don't know, picks apart everything and is almost trying to like block your boat from coming into this new opportunity in some way. She doesn't like your confidence. I think, you know, she probably is intimidated by your looks, the way you move. But I don't feel like you cause problems. I think you're very much like, I'm here for one thing only. Like, leave me alone. And she probably doesn't like that you're not giving her attention or feeding into like her bullshit. But I don't, it's a personal thing. It has nothing to do with you. Let her figure it out. I don't think there's nothing though. So, I don't know. Maybe she needs somebody to go off on her. Especially somebody that's enlightened. You know, like, if you're a light worker, if you're on the side of the truth, your words have a very, very much of an impact. So you don't even have to go off, but you need, you know, you could just tell her like, hey, I'm not the one you want to be playing with right now. I'm here for my job. If you can't respect that, then you need to either move away or fuck around and find out. And that in itself, if you could say it with all seriousness from your gut and your chest, she'll never mess with you again. And you don't have to be mean or rude or start yelling or none of that. Just check her. Of course, anytime. Alright, so we are on Neon, right? Neon? Did Neon post yet? Let me see. Hey, Todd, welcome. Sorry the free list is closed for today, though. And hello to anybody that I missed. Alright, Anita. Does Lingesh love you? Feelings for you? No contact. Oh, you are a Scorpio. Almost your birthday season, huh? Alright, let's see. Is this Lingesh in love with Anita? It's kind of like he keeps you at a distance. Like he knows that you make him happy, you know, and what he's telling me in the future, maybe the two of you can be together. There's an opportunity in the future. I can't tell you how far off the future is, but it does look like that what they're telling me is like in the future we can work on this. Now, love, the sun is pretty much a happy card, right? The sun is full of love. The sun is full of truth and clarity and all of those things. But for now, I just feel like they're doing some other things. Not other people, just other things. And thank you to MZBYT. Is that it? MZBYT for your 2 donations. What is your name here, though? MZB. Okay. Got you. Thank you, love, for your 2 donations. MZB. Wait. MZ. Yeah. MZ8. And thank you, LM, for your 1 donation. Alright, so MZ, you are next. Whitney. Okay, Whitney. Gotcha. I don't say y'all's real name unless y'all, you know, I try to go by your screen name. Because some people don't want their real name out there. You're welcome, Anita. Thank you for being here and being patient with me. How is Brian currently feeling towards Whitney? The song Remember Us This Way from The Stars Born is playing. It might mean something. That's kind of like what that line just said. It's like, you found the light in me that I couldn't find. So maybe they were in a space of thinking, I can never go through this again. You know, maybe they went through a lot. And you brought in this cup of love in the middle of like a dark time in their life. I do see distance here, but it's only because maybe the fact that they have been really hurt in the past. It looks like they took a step back because they had to understand the feelings they were feeling. You know, like, can I go through this again? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't, you know, they were overthinking things a lot. The part that said every time we say goodbye, it hurts. Something about loving you feels like an empowered love. It may not be like, it hasn't been like the easiest road between the two of you from what I feel. It almost feels like kind of a back and forth, back and forth. Like they never gave it a chance to go from like a flame to like a bonfire. I see loyalty here. I see, like, in the future, that's what they want with you, an empowered love. Um, a solid, steady, loyal connection. But I do feel they're still figuring things out. Like, maybe they still have some wounding from the past or something that keeps them from being able to truly express how they feel. But that song, Remember Us This Way, maybe that means something. Like, you could listen to it and it means something. I wouldn't say like they're over the top in love. I feel they're very guarded. I feel like they've been through a lot. I feel that they aren't the type to wear their heart on their sleeve, but they do have a lot of love for you. And they could see the future being, you know, the two of you together. They could see themselves trusting you. It's just right now they're still trying to make sure you are who you say you are. You're going to do what you say you're going to do, kind of thing. But I do feel they definitely have a lot of attraction towards you. But they feel like the type that may have a lot of excuses. Like, y'all will make a plan and then they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Or, I'm sorry, this came up. Or, yeah, it definitely doesn't feel easy. It feels almost like two unhealed people trying to make things work, you know. So it's probably the reason why it's back and forth, back and forth. But let's get to your second question, love. 1 second. What will be Brian's next actions toward you? Alright, let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, this card wanted to fly out. This is not even the deck I'm using. I literally picked this deck up and this wanted to come out. So, they're going to come light the fire. They're going to come in with that wand and try to light the fire again. It literally flew into my lap. That was crazy. But, Page of Wands. Taking action. Okay, what kind of action though? I don't know. Oh, people drive me crazy. It's like, okay, I want to, but I can't. I want to, I can't. I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? Very out of balance. They want the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is like, we love each other. We're here. We're building something. We got this house. We got this comfort together. Like, you feel like home to him. And that could be the question, like, how should I play this? Like, should I treat it like, oh, you know, like, you know, just like a friends with benefits, right? Or should I make this my home? What's best for the situation? What's best for the both of us? Would it work? I think you two mirror each other. He sees you in him, and you see him in you. And that's the hardest part, is this telepathic communication between the both of you. If you tell yourself, I don't want him, one day, he knows it. If he's uncertain about a certain situation, you feel it. And so you never quite know whose energy is what. It feels very entangled, like an entanglement. You definitely are teaching each other some kind of lesson. Let's get the yin yang oracle. That might help to clarify things. Next actions. Because to me, he's like, well, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it says seeds in the spring. So I don't know if he planted seeds in the spring or it will be the coming spring. Healing of the inner child definitely needs to happen. But again, there's this mirroring, right? Your inner child mirrors his inner child. But y'all aren't children anymore. And so it needs to be... I feel you two are each other's like comfort zone. Maybe whenever things go bad, y'all come back together, or he'll come in and try to cling to you and then not. But that's where the inner child wound comes from. I think they had an abandonment wound, like the mother or the father wasn't there, they were abusive, something like that. The spirit guides are working on trying to get you two to understand, and it came out under the high priestess, so there's definitely a very spiritual bond, and there's a necessary reason why the two of you have dealt with each other. Not saying you need to tolerate anything from them at all, but I do feel they have activated something within you, possibly like a fire. Look at that feminine, you know, she's strong, she's whole. Like maybe that's what you needed, was somebody to teach you how to love yourself. Knowing that when you're looking in the mirror, you're seeing your person or the person you want to be with. It says action, courage, beginning. So this could be like a reconnection, going to a next level. This is the same as this, right? The one that wanted to fly out. So right now I feel y'all are kind of in the 5D working out things for yourselves, right? And there's a necessary reason why things can't be perfect right now, but if y'all can make it through the storm, you can enjoy the rainbow. You might see double rainbows a lot, or rainbows, but that's what I got for you. I hope it helps. Of course. Thank you for being here. Alright, LM, your turn, boo face. And I hope to see you again, Whitney. You had cards flying out of nowhere at me. Scorpio and Sag, wow. Water and fire, huh? I wonder if y'all's Venus get along more. Alright, so LM, your turn, my love. Oh, hold on, I think I see it up there. What does your love life look your love life look like for the rest of 2025? I couldn't even get that out of my mouth. I was like, oh. All right, let's see, boo. Let's see, how will LM's love life look for the love life look? That's where my brain gets stuck. Too many L's. Too many L's. look, the Emperor. Ooh, it's a lot. Okay. Look at that. Look at all these kings and emperors here. Oh, I'd say that not this month, but I think October, November, and December are gonna be where you're gonna just have options. Options. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Emperor. Three people. Some of them are attached to your past trauma. Some of them are attached to lessons that needed to be learned. But it looks like a very active love life in the end of 2025. So, not September, but October, November, December. Look like things are going to start happening. Because you've been on hold. I feel like something hasn't worked out, or some things haven't worked out the way you thought they would. But shoot, your choices look great. I mean, I would choose the Emperor almost all day, every day. King of Pentacles is okay too, you know. King of Cups. It depends on what you want your life to look like. So and then there's three people here, right? They could be from different nationalities, but they look like strong men. One of these can lead to an engagement ring, probably the Emperor. I feel that one of them's a karmic relationship. This might be like a friend. This might be like a crush. This may be somebody that you always just wanted something with, right? I do feel there's going to be a lot of love calls, messages of love. Possibly even somebody wanting to take it a lot further. The song right now that's playing is Mind Reader. So somebody could be reading your mind. I think you're ascending, so there's going to be people that don't align with you anymore. I think you might have to make some really hard choices to cut certain people off, because I do feel there's a kinship between all of them. They might even be friends. I don't know. I just feel they're different nationalities. There's some kind of history with at least two of them. But I do feel you're embracing a new way of looking at men. Maybe you went after a certain type before, and this person's coming in to change it all up. But very interesting. Very interesting. So enjoy your time by yourself, because it looks like it's about to get busy. Or you're about to get busy. One of the two. I can't really tell you who Francisco is, because I personally don't know Francisco, but it might be. I just see three men. And they're good choices. They're not pages. They're not knights. You know, it looks like they got some of their stuff together. The Emperor looks like the one I would pick, but that's my choice, you know. You're really liking being single? I like being single too. I don't have to answer to nobody. I don't have nobody like making me feel like I need to respond to them all the time. I've had a lot of men that, I don't know, they just get real weird with me. So kind of likes being single. I don't have nobody to answer to. You're welcome, LM. Thank you for being here. Okay, you have posted your question. Let me go look. And have a good night, y'all. Love you. All right, is Ghazi Tamor the right person for your sister Aisha as a life partner? Okay. I do feel they're part of like past life. There's a past life connection here. But I'm not necessarily thinking like they are meant to be together forever. I think they're here to teach each other a lot of things. I kind of feel that it's like with your sister, it's the quiet before the storm. Um, with whoever she's with now, the one we just read for, he likes to move slow, very very slow, and she's more of a fiery, like I'm gonna do what I want when I want kind of thing. Like I feel like she's gonna end up going in a different direction. To be honest, I don't know if it's gonna be a forever thing. I do feel that they came together for a reason, possibly to cause things to surface. Like we meet certain people and they activate a part of us that we don't know how they know us, but we know that we've known them before. And it'll activate wounds and things to come to surface in order to be healed. So there's definitely a reason the two of them came together, but I don't feel like it's going to be a forever thing. And if it is, it's something that will be decided later, because I don't feel like it's decided right now. Alright, so who is next? Capricorns and Leos. I don't know about that mix. They're both too strong headed, I think. Okay, what's Addie's feelings or thoughts towards Vanessa? I think Libra and Virgo go okay together, but I don't know. I think it depends like where the cusp is or where the birthday is. Alright, let's see. How does he feel about Vanessa? Okay. For me, I feel like the way that he feels is like, I would love to be able to give to this. But there's a lot of conflict within him because of past pain, past hurt. Like he wants to be rid of all of that. The feelings of discomfort and pain and drama. So as much as he wants to just leap right in and give it his everything without like expectations or anything like that, he comes against a lot of fear. A lot of fear of, if I jump, I'm going to put myself right back into this boiling pot of goo and be dead on the ground over here. Like, what am I getting myself into? They're scared. They're scared. They're about to jump into a hot pot, basically. Yeah, just try to be nice. Man, Caps are a hard one for me too. I think Caps and Geminis are like the ones that I don't understand. All right, Andrea. I love the fire, boo. What was Carlos Leo's real intentions asking me to come over last night after? I think your emoji says it all, but let's see. The song Tangled Up right now is playing. It just came on. He wanted to get tangled up. Look at that. He was bored. He was like, let's do the dang thing. I feel like he just wanted to be close to you. Because I do feel like, yeah, of course he wanted, you know, to be close to you. But it feels more than that. It feels like he just wanted to talk to you. Maybe he had a rough week. Maybe he was going through some stuff. And, it's just almost like I needed to talk to you today. Maybe make him feel better, you know, like you help him to work through like conflict within his mind. Khaleesi, I don't care how many times you flip that bowl. I'm busy right now. I will get to you in a second. Sorry, she is so serious about this water thing. She's like throwing it around. I'm like, I'm busy. Hold on a second. All right. I think that's besides Jean, right? Jean, it's your turn. I feel he was going through something. That's probably why he blew you off. Like, some people don't want to be around people that they like when they're in a bad mood. They rather show you like the good parts of them than to show you the bad parts. It's not the right decision, no, but at the same time, I think that's how he processes. He wasn't in the mood, right? Like, I'd rather somebody just not talk to me if they're gonna be in a bad mood or, you know, whatever, bring my energy down. So it was almost like, I don't feel he was doing other things or whatever. I think it was more of he was going through some stuff and he didn't want to take it out on you. Whatever Virgo I feel like asking about. You know what? I'm gonna see which Virgo you're meant to be with, Jean. Show me which Virgo Jean is meant to be with. Does any of them have a moon in Pisces? Or Cancer? So I've got September 17th or September 19th. Does either one of them have that? You don't know? And thank you, Asim. I got you. And after Asim, we'll just close the donation list. I know you probably don't want to say, but that's what I'm getting. The one that's closer to like the cusp of Libra and Virgo. I'm also getting like 9/11, 9/11, 9/19, 9/17. Or somebody that's got a moon in Pisces, a Venus in Libra. Hopefully that answers your question. Neither. Because Libra did come out, or Justice came out under the moon too, so. There's something about Pisces in their chart. I don't know where, or in Cancer in their chart. Pisces or Cancer and Libra. The one that has the most of that is the one I feel is the one that you're meant to be with. Alright, Asim, it's your turn. Moon and Leo. Maybe it's Venus. Venus and Cancer. Venus and Pisces. Oh, that would make sense. Cancer rising. I saw significant Cancer. Alright, Asim, what was your first question? Do you see Addie and you reconnecting? Let's see. Do I see Addie and Asim reconnecting? There's definitely a chance of it. I think the main thing right now is Addie's going through a lot. There's some kind of heaviness around them right now. But the feelings for you still remain. And with the Six of Wands indicates victory in love, right? Because we have the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups. Three of Cups would be like reconciliation, coming back together. So I do feel in the future there will be a chance. I won't say tomorrow or anything like that, but I do feel a lot of it will have to do with, are you ready for something secure, solid, stable with this person? Because I think you have some kind of insecurity. You doubt this connection a lot. So the advice from Spirit is like, even if it doesn't look good in the current moment, always have the faith that if it's meant to be, eventually it's going to come back around. And work on your self-confidence, because I think you doubt yourself a lot. And Spirit's like, this person, you and them match, right? So you're not going to have to worry about the superficial things, like how you look, how your hair is, how your toes look, whatever. This person is going to love your bathwater or whatever, you know? It's not about that. It's more of like this person has shadow work to do. They are in regret for what happened, whatever happened between the two of you. I feel it's something they're working through. Yeah. And they have a lot of grief too, so They may have lost somebody as well, or it's just the grief over losing you. They're quiet right now because they're reinventing themselves. And I feel when they reinvent themselves, that's when they're going to come through. I think they have a lot of insecurities too. You two might mirror each other as far as that's concerned. I feel like if you two do come back together, it'll probably be towards next springtime. But that's what I've got for you. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly the way he feels, you know. I don't know what happened between the two of you. I don't think the feelings faded. I think it was more of you both needed to go separate ways to find yourselves, you know, separately. Reinvent yourselves. And look what was at the bottom when I was shuffling them. When I was about to put this one back. They will return once they reinvent themselves. But I do feel they pull on your energy a lot already. So you could feel them a lot. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not saying that they're going to return forever, you know, but they will reach back out, you know what I mean? And that's, I don't know how many times they're going to have to go through that death and rebirth within themselves, but just keep living. Don't wait for anybody. I will never say that, because you never know. You'd end up missing out on your soulmate because you're waiting for somebody that's, you know, you're going to end up spending your life waiting on. You don't want that. But anyways, what was your second question? Hello, not cash flow. Yeah, I mean, a lot of those things are manipulation, but I honestly feel he does, from the place that he's at, he does feel that in some sense. New guy that you started dating. After him, what are Anthony's intentions for you? I like the name Anthony. Anthony is a nice name. Let's see. Okay. The one thing I'm going to say about Anthony, I think they create an image of this great, amazing guy, right? Like, I'm going to put in the work. We're going to get married. But it's always like they're constantly, I don't know, it's almost like they already know it's gonna end before it like starts. So that could be like a person that is always scared of like the shoe dropping, or maybe they feel like you're gonna end up leaving them, right? Just ghosting them. Maybe they've had a lot of people ghost them in the past. So they're the type that's probably like always in like that energy of like, she's gonna leave me, so let me just promise her all these things to keep her from leaving. I do feel there's a lot of passion in this connection though. The two of you do have a good time together, from what I can see. But this person, there's just dishonesty about this person. It's almost like they keep you, they want to trap you in this web because they feel like you're gonna leave them, you're gonna hurt them, you're gonna put them through some things. Like, I think you two clash on like different things. And then it says someday, somewhere, another time. So maybe this could have been like, like if y'all would have met under different circumstances, it might have a better result. But right now, it seems like this person is just more of like, they'll tell you what you want to hear. But they really like I mean, they gotta have some kind of feelings in order to want to keep you, right? But it's not true love, because true love isn't going to be dishonest or sneaky or elusive or try to trick you or keep you from moving, that type of thing. So maybe I'll just met like at the wrong time, because I do feel a lot of it is they sense that you're still thinking about somebody else or hoping somebody else will return. And so that could be the reason why they're like, like expecting you to leave someday. So they feel like they're kind of in competition with somebody else. Like, I don't know. Men and their egos. I can't tell you all of it, but that's what I'm getting. And I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, that's why my suggestion is, if you get out of a relationship, don't date for a while. You really need to work on your own stuff and at least get over that last person. Because if not, there's too many energies involved. Whether it's like something you say or something you do, it's still energetic, right? So you're still attached to another energy, and a person will feel that on you. They'll know something's not right. They'll start to get possessive and jealous and just weird because you're holding on to somebody still. So you've got to heal those things. You got to take time in between partners, or it's going to end up like that. And it's not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying, from past experience myself, you cannot jump from one situation to another situation without like it being a problem. But thank you so much for trusting me to read for you, babe. I appreciate it. But thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Jean, for being here. Thank you to anybody who's still here. I was drawing worms tonight. This was a strange one. But anyways, I love you all, and I will see you again on Wednesday. Thank you so very much. And now you can finish your email to me, Jean. I love you all. Have an amazing night and beginning of next week, and I'll talk to you soon. If I can find the button, there it is.